Good morning! I'm gonna be real. I brought this out again, and I haven't looked at it in a long time, since whenever the last time I streamed doing hand cam art. And I was like, what even is there left to finish on this? But after looking at it a little bit, I figured there's a couple things we could touch up just a little, or add some final touches and details, you know? But anyways, hello! I'm Calico Pascal, Sea Otter VTuber, streaming to you live from the Float Harbor Aquarium. Good morning. No, don't be blinded by its beauty. But yeah, from what I remember last time, I was just kind of adding some like final touches and details, some shading in like little areas here and there. So I guess that's just what we're going to be doing today, or this morning. I've got my color pencils here, though I don't know where my pencil sharpener went. That's okay. I think we'll be fine. Oh wait, I might know where it is. Is it down here? Yes. I found it. It was in my little stationery bag. Ah. Good morning, Chozo. Hello. Yeah, I think what I probably want to try to do today is, I think adding a little bit of like clouds here and these like really blue areas. I know I should have thought of that ahead of time so I didn't have to waste all this Posca paint filling in this whole area. But yeah, maybe a little clouds here at the bottom, kind of break up the space. Maybe one of those like airplane cloud trails here. And then just adding a little more shading and detail, I think in here in the hat, to break it up from the rest of this sky space, making this band a little bit darker, or adding some shading, yeah, just little things like that. So let me see, I think it must have been this blue color pencil. I'm just going to sharpen it a little bit. But how is everyone doing this fine morning? Or whatever time of day it is for you. So I'm going to try to bring the camera in a little closer. In these areas here. That's the webcam wire you just saw. There we go. Though I wish it would focus a little bit better. Focus, please. Gotta do the... Oh, come on. Focus. I'm just using like a little webcam, so it's not the best at detecting what I want it to focus on. This looks like that one scene in SpongeBob where like they're doing the talent show and then Squidward puts out his hand and pulls it back. Then he puts out SpongeBob's hand and then he pulls it back. Applause! Applause! Alright, well sorry it's not 100% focusing right now. But hopefully you guys can still see okay. Thank you, thank you. You're far too kind. Small circular motion so that way the color pencil blends in a little bit better with the Posca paint that's already been applied. Is that showing up well at all? It's kind of hard to see, but hopefully you guys kind of get the general idea. Because the blues look so similar, I think. Also, sorry if I sound kind of far away. I literally am. I'm trying to move the microphone over to me as much as possible, but I'm kind of on like a different area than in front of my monitor, obviously. I was about to feel a sneeze coming on, but it quickly went away. Do you ever hate it when that happens? I was like fully prepared to sneeze and then it just never came. Let me move my camera a little bit more. I'm actually wondering if adding, my goodness. You're gonna have to excuse my morning voice. I was about to say, I was wondering if maybe adding another hue would help make this pop a little bit more. Like specifically here in these darker areas. Thinking, well, here's my little test sheet, by the way. So maybe like, I don't know if this is too dark, though. It's really purple. Maybe this blue? Or how about like some green. This is light enough that it might be okay when mixed with the blue. Maybe this one? Or is this one way too dark? No, that's really dark. Now we're getting a totally different vibe, I think. I think this and this together should be good. Let's try to sharpen it a little. Drink water for your throat. I do have tea with me. I have matcha tea today. Well, now I'm kind of scared because I did test it out here, but I don't know how good that's gonna look. Maybe purple really is the way to go. I'm having second thoughts. Oops, sorry, I didn't realize you couldn't see what I was doing. This is so dark though. Maybe if I just go really, really light with the purple, like here. Oh, I love Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's a good show. I also have these, I was using my fingers last time, but I have these Q-tips. Can help make blending a little bit easier. Nice. It does add a little more depth here. So now I feel like I should go further out than this way. Trying to be as light-handed as possible adding this purple because I don't want it to be too dark. Except for in these obvious little like places where the light can't reach. I'm just trying to blend it out. Ah, the Q-tip picked up so much of the color pencil. Huh. I'm almost like effectively erasing it. It's just... No, I feel like I might have lifted too much color pencil. No! It's weird because it's like... it's both, there, but also not there. That's okay. I appreciate you for popping in. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Hope you'll be able to tune in next time, or catch the VOD. Good night! Trying to return some of that color pencil back in. I kind of like the texture that this, the Posca paint has on top of the shikishi board with the color pencil. I should try rubbing it a little lighter. My goodness. My throat really doesn't want to cooperate today, huh? I don't know where this little random bit of purple came from. This little smudge. Well, now that I'm looking at it, I feel like I should be adding a little more here too. Or by more, I mean a little bit of purple. So I want to bring out this gradient a little bit further. So it has a little more transition here. A little funky, but as I try blending it in, hopefully it's not as streaky. I feel like I lifted off a lot more color pencil again than what I intended to. But it's interesting to see how much it just lifts the color pencil from the board. Try to go back in again. I feel like I shouldn't fret about the texture so much if I feel like it stands out. Like, I know I just said that I like it, but at the same time I want kind of a balance between where some of these gradients are and where you can see the color pencil. all day. Just like blending and reblending. Purple. Touch-ups here. Maybe I should, because I think this was a green color pencil. Maybe I should add some blue to darken it a little. It's hard to tell if it's even doing anything. Let's do some fun stuff. I did say I wanted to add a little bit of like a cloud trail here and adding some clouds down here at the bottom of the canvas. Let me see if I have a good cloud reference. It'd be nice to be able to lightly draw in the shape. Oh, yes, I do. White color pencil. It's also a Prismacolor. Where did this come from? Oh. Let's see. If I'm drawing clouds. Something I'm also curious about as well is if I can try like blending out the white paint, the Posca paint, so that way we have a a bit of a gradient going from like where the light sort of hits the cloud at the top and then having it be more blue at the bottom. Wonder if I can just like use the Q-tip to kind of blend downwards, or you know, kind of dapple it a little. Guess this will be our little test station for that. So course, if we're doing clouds, we need white. I'm scared. Kind of fast with this. Oh, it worked. Though maybe not exactly how I wanted it to, but the idea is kind of there. Ooh, it's lifting up some of that blue Posca too. I should have kept going in this, in this, like, circle direction, but, this seems to be working okay. More surprised that it worked as well as it did. Should have done it the smudging here a little near the top. I think it would have given it that like kind of fluffy look. Some more Kinda works. Oops. You know, I guess if I don't like it, I could just fill it in completely. Painted over the gold border here. Just kind of using my nail to lightly scratch off the paint. Need a little more rendering. I think the blending here turned out much better. Probably because it's a smaller space, so it's easier to fix. Here on this corner here. It's funny because it was unintentional, but the gradient going down to like a darker blue with the tops being white almost looks more like ocean waves than clouds. But again, it was unintentional. It's kind of fun. painter job at this end. I'm like, this looks like shit. Let's try to fix it a little. That the space is so big that it's hard to get the paint down. It's also hard not to make it look like streaky. That I don't like rub too hard and mess up the actual board. Think. I feel like I should be extending the, the gradient even more down here. But I do think it helps break up the space and the shapes a bit better. Also makes it look like an actual cloudy like sky instead of just a blue space. took a Q-tip and then tried dabbing on a bunch of white paint onto the Posca, or a lot of paint from the Posca pen onto the Q-tip. If I could just kind of do a light, like, smudgy kind of effect. I don't know if that will work. Plus I realized this drink doesn't have any ice cubes. But it's got condensation. I wonder if I could draw some cubes in there. Yeah, that'll work. First, for the cloud trail, I think if I go from like here. And then just kind of try to dab it out with the Q-tip around this end. Keep it a little more clean here. I think that would look good. Ah, no. I wanted it to taper a little bit more, but it just looks kind of thick. Not sure what to do, how to let it out. If I can. If I dab in back some blue paint back in, would that work? I'm going to find out. It kind of worked. it's still a lot bigger than I intended, but kind of trying to daffle a little more in these areas to thin it out. It seems to work okay. Not too bad, right? No, it actually looks like a little more complete. Again, I wish I had kind of fixed the, wasn't so streaky here, because look at how clean this one is on this side, and this is like, it just, I don't think there was enough paint. Maybe I could fix it, but I'm scared. Trying to see what else I could try to fix here. Outline this part of the starfruit in green, but it kind of just sticks out. I think my intention was to try to add some green gradient on the ends. I don't think I have a green that would work. I have this like this kind of color. I guess that would be okay. Starfruit. Yeah, these pictures I have here as reference, the tips are a little green. I guess I could also add a little shading on the starfruit to make it pop a little more. Oh, and I missed this area here of the flower. We'll get to all of that. Again, just trying to be very light-handed with this. I feel like I made a lot of progress in just an hour. The nice thing about working on this piece in bits is that every time I come back to it, I'm just like, oh, what can I add to just make it a little bit better? tip so we don't mix colors accidentally. I'm kind of amazed at how much, when I look at the preview, the webcam preview on OBS, how much the color pencil actually shows up. I feel like it's so hard to see in person. Using for the orange. Let's do this with some red. I'm so scared because I don't want it to be like too red. how much the camera preview makes this look like super green, but I feel like it's not that visible. Add some yellow to try to make it lighter. Alright, so I wanted to add ice in the glass. Ice in glass. Glass drink. It's kind of hard to determine like what the shapes of ice look like in a drink. They kind of just look like vague, blurry shapes in most cases, or at least from what I'm seeing. I guess it kind of depends on the glass too. But there's some areas on the ice where it's just like very definitive edges. Also, if it's a carbonated drink, there's usually a ton of bubbles on the ice too, which make it even harder to kind of define. So I'm not sure how I want to approach this. Bob Ross moment. Yes. Thank you. I'm trying to look up references of ice right now. You can't see my my browser, but I'm basically just kind of observing the way that ice looks in a drink. Seems like depending on whether the ice is like crushed or cubed also changes the way that it looks. Add white. Yes, I wish it were that simple. I mean, yeah, I will probably be using white to make the ice, but I want it to look like not just big ol' squares of ice cubes in here, you know? Okay, I think I will use this photo as a reference. I like how this reference image I have, the ice cubes are pretty well defined while still leaving some like, how should I say this? Like it's not just a straight up line of a cube. So I'm gonna, whoa, what in the world? I was trying to lightly use this white Prismacolor and it picked up the paint. No, don't do that. Well, now I can't. I wonder, I also have a gel pen, or I should have a gel pen somewhere. That might work for a thinner white edge. Oh, where's my white gel pen? I don't think it's in this bag. Alright, well, scrap what I said about the gel pen. I guess I'm just gonna try to freehand this. Oh, it's kind of thick. Use this Q-tip again to try to from when I was doing the clouds. Let's try to pull some of that off. Look, I'm literally just trying to tear it off the Q-tip so I can have a clean brush. Actually, why am I trying to tear it? I have technology. We have scissors. That should work. There you go, now we have a new clean Q-tip. Trying to make like the implication of like a shape. See, but you can see some sharp edges, so you know it's ice. this is kind of working. I think I wiped a little too much there. Trying to be a little light-handed here. very, very subtle, but I think it gets the job done. It's ice. I think I want to try fixing the shine or adding a little more white here so that it pops a little more. I think I also want to add a little more color to the eyes. Here we go. I don't know how visible that is. It looked like I made too much of a difference. Yeah, you can see a little bit. Alright, I mean, I don't know what much else to add to this. Like, yeah, I could try to go over and make the paint in some areas a little more smooth, but I feel like it's pretty good as is. Let's see if I can try to... Why did it get so dark all of a sudden? Hello, camera. There we go. Yeah, this is kind of what we got. I guess all that's left to do is really sign it. But the question is, where should I sign it? I think if I was gonna sign it, I'd probably want to do it like in here somewhere, this corner. Like in the sky. it didn't turn out too bad. Not too shabby. Oh, I forgot this part. Haha, I thought I was done. This part of the flower here. Right here. Add some shading. Well, it's very subtle, but there's a little bit. It's something. Okay, yeah, I think it's pretty much done. Down here in this, you can't even see where I'm pointing. Maybe right here in this corner. Oop. Maybe using got my pens. If I was to sign down here, I don't know how well it'll read or what color would work best down here. Probably blue, I assume. Or I could do it right here, or maybe in this top corner. Or maybe just down here on the side of the cloud might be best. Or if we could do it at the top. I'm conflicted. I don't know where I want to put it. Could also do it right here in this corner. Or just here on the side. I think right here across the on this side, so it's not very obtrusive. And I wonder, will this pen, oh, it'd be so light if I use that color. I guess I have to use blue. Yeah, dark blue. Good morning. thank you! We're basically... or I'm pretty much calling it done. I wasn't sure what else to add at this point. I did a little bit of extra like shading up here. Added these ice cubes in. Did some shading in here. A little bit of gradient. And then of course the clouds. I think the clouds really kind of pulled it all in together, to be honest. So I'm gonna try to sign down here on the edge. Not my best signature, but that's okay. It's 2026, right? What year is it? Ta-da! Very tiny and teeny, but I didn't want it to take away from the piece too much. Yeah, my signature, I miscalculated here, but I typically make it look a little more like, you can kind of see it in my YouTube banner and other places, but this is supposed to be like a seashell with the star. Whoop, my butterfingers. Thank you! Yeah, now it's all done. Let me brush off all this extra stuff. Yay! It only took, like, what, 4 streams? Don't mind my little towel here, it's holding my matcha. Ah. Yay, it's all done. This is the first big shikishi board piece I've done on stream. Very happy with how it turned out. There's one that I did off stream, and I showed it before, but I'll just show it here. This one is just a little one in comparison, like, look at the size difference. But this one just uses gold Posca paint, and then just black ink. But yeah, much smaller than the piece we just did. And then here's my hand for comparison as to like how big this is. Yay! I have 2 pieces now. I kind of would love to like curate like a little, maybe a little gallery, or I don't know, just make a collection of traditional art pieces that maybe we could use for like a charity stream to auction off. I think that'd be fun. But that means I need to make a lot more drawings because I can't only just have 2 as of right now. I should do a another inked piece. Actually, I have, I'm gonna show you guys this. So here's my test paper, but I was gifted from a very kind aquarium guest. Whoa, what is this? Ooh, I bet you're wondering what this is. The brand is called Conklin. This is a very... oh, can it come out of the box? There it goes. This... oh, wow! It's a fountain pen! Yeah, this guest in particular whenever they come visit the aquarium, we always talk about fountain pens. And so they had this one that they had just recently got, and they were debating about returning it. I forgot what the reason was why they wanted to return it, but rather than ship it back off to where it was originally delivered from, they asked if I would want it, since we had had a couple conversations about fountain pens, and I was like, yeah, I mean, if you want to give it a new home without having to pay to ship it off, I'll gladly take it off your hands. So here, I'll show you. I have to be very careful. Let's not draw over my own art. Because in the process of trying to figure out this pen, they had put their own ink in there and then tried washing it out, and then I forgot. I need to twist it. It's a twist kind. Whoa. Uh-oh, yeah, I can see there's already some loose ink. I should probably grab a paper towel or something for this. I don't want to get ink everywhere. Yeah, while they were trying to test it out, they were having some trouble, and then I was, like, kind of just doodling with it, and then a huge blotch of, like, green ink, like watered down green ink, came out of nowhere. And I was like, oh, I think there was still water in this. Oh yeah, look, some of the loose ink had come out. Gotta be careful. Try to dab this a little. Wow. Okay. I'm just trying to get all this extra ink off. But look at how nice that is. I love a good medium tip. And this one is the Conklin. Let's see. Conklin. A drawing on top of colored ink stain. Oh, that's a fun idea. I actually saw something like that on Spilled Ink? Spilled Ink is a YouTube channel that I watch with Emirichu and Daitis. They do a bunch of like art type stuff, a lot of traditional art actually on that channel. But there was one episode where they tried to do, I guess it was like an art trend on Instagram or TikTok or something, where you would take like a canvas and then you would dab blotches of coffee on it, and then wherever the coffee was stained, you would do the drawing, and then in the parts of like where the coffee was, you would paint or like shade that area, so then anything outside of the blotch would be oh, this pen is so leaky. More ink is just coming out. Ah! No, why are you leaking ink? Oh. Yeah, let me see if I can find a spare, something to draw on. We have a couple minutes. Do you have any paper? Find any. I have... No, I don't want to use a whole shikishi board for this. I just want to do a little doodling. Maybe I can pull out a sketchbook from somewhere. Yeah, let's see. I don't know how well these would take ink. different sketchbook. Oh. Let me see. Maybe this one? Does this have anything in it? Oh, this has some pen drawings in it, some scrap doodles. We'll use this. Look at my cute sea otter sketchbook. So there's a couple doodles in here. These are old, very, very old. Oh wow, look at the first couple drafts of my chat mascot that didn't come to be. And then this one is closer to what you guys actually are. Does it refill ink by dipping? No, these are the kinds that require a cartridge. Oh look, more doodles in here. And there's actually a little Big Ham drawing as well. Surprise Big Ham appearance. Also some drawings from, I think these are by Limes and Emery. Oh, this one's not signed, but I'm pretty sure this is Emery. Look at this, how cute. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm trying to find a blank page drawn. There we go. Yay. I'm gonna try to pull this down a little. Yeah, this pen uses a cartridge to refill. Oh, there's so much loose ink in here. Yeah, I don't know if that's due to maybe this part not being lodged in, or if maybe something in the pen got loose because it is spilling a lot of ink. Unless that's just normal, but Hameo. Big Ham's cameo, the Hameo. There we go. The way this feels. Oh, it's bleeding a little bit, but that's okay. Sure, if it's not what I thought. If it dips to refill, maybe they're just left over in the crevices on the nib. I'm not too well versed in fountain pens, so I could just be spouting nonsense. I think, yeah, cartridge pens and dip pens are different. Because this, oh, yeah. I can see there's a big glob of ink that's trying to come out. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, I'm wondering if this is not secure in or something. Ah. I'm just getting ink all over my fingers. Wait, I'm pretty positive they're different, but I could be wrong. Maybe you can refill by also dipping. But yeah, playing with fountain pens has kind of made me want to do more traditional stuff for sure. My awful cursive. Thank you. I try. I'm gonna draw a chat mascot too. Ah. No. It's okay. No, I don't think your eyes are like that jelly bean-esque. Ah, here's another big glob of paint. Or paint ink. I can see it. Oh yeah, it is dripping a lot. I hope I'm not just losing a bunch of ink from the cartridge like this. You guys have a star here too, I forgot. Oh no, it's getting too far from me. Eh. Eek. Ah, I severely messed up, but that's okay. We're gonna fix it. Pretend that this was intentional. It was all intentional. It's okay, you're crazy for freehanding this in ink. I'm trying to be more confident with my line work because I feel like there's too many times where I dawdle. But it's difficult. Also, I don't know how long you've been here, Twy, but I'll show one more time for everyone who is just tuning in, because we're gonna end stream here in a minute. Anyways, thanks for watching. Here's a little just doodle with this fountain pen. We're just playing around. Here's what we completed today. We've added the final touches to this piece, so it is now done. Or I'm calling it done. I don't want to work on it anymore. So, yeah, I went and added this little cloud trail here. Some more like shading with the color pencil up on the hat. a couple more like little details on the face, little sparklies. These clouds down here, which I'm really proud of for some reason. I just feel like they really brought the whole thing together. And then some ice cubes, because I realized it was a cold drink without any ice cubes, and that didn't make any sense. I'm also now realizing there's no straw, but whatever, she can drink from the glass. They frame it very nicely. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And then I signed it right down here. Where are you going? Where's my color? Yeah. Little tiny signature. After much debate about where to sign it. But yay, it's done. And then I was just showing this other piece that I did off stream a long time ago. She's protecting the ocean from straws. True. Yeah, so we have 2 completed art pieces. This one off stream. Did I sign this? I did not. I should sign the back. But yeah, I want to do a lot more hand cam traditional art streams. These are a lot of fun. So I thank you all for joining. Hello, hello again. Or I guess goodbye. We're saying goodbye now. Let me try to see. I'm gonna scooch my microphone over. Let's find out who's on Twitch right now. The jet stream. Oh, thank you. It came out a little bit bigger than what I initially intended, but it's okay. Oh, thank you for joining. Let's see. Oh, okay. I know who that is. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got hit with the ad immediately. But we're gonna go raid my buddy. I don't know if he knows that it's me. Like, we've been online oomfies for a long time, but I don't know if they know of my streaming activities. So we're just gonna raid him anyways. Looks like he's playing Subnautica 2. So we are going to raid. Cause I'm Dan Jones. But Dan is also an artist. They're not doing art today, but they do a lot of art and they're very talented. So go say hello to Dan. And I will see you all next Tuesday evening for our next game stream. I think we're going back to Tomodachi Life. Anyways, hope you have a good day. Bye-bye. Look at all this ink on my fingies. See ya. Whoop. Ah, I didn't mean to click that.